Hello again guys, Nintendo Switch Lite. Doesn't switch on, doesn't charge. You know, it comes with all that writing on the screen and errors occurred, press the power button for 12 seconds, blah blah blah. Restart the machine. If not, contact, what's it say, contact Atari? No, oh yeah, sorry, I read it wrong. Contact Nintendo. I have done these before, honestly. What I'm going to do is take it apart. Look, I'll show you. Press the power button. It comes up Nintendo, but unfortunately the battery died and it won't take a charge. I'm going to strip it, take it apart, have a look, see if it's charging socket or I don't know, M92. Let's see what we can do. Bear with me. That's it. Flip it over. Remove all the screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. So you've got Posy, Tri-wing, Posy, yep, Posy there. That's it. Split it open like that with your thumbs. If you've got big thumbnails, like I have, pop it open or use a prizing tool if you want. Whatever it takes. Comes apart pretty easy. Use this plastic metal one like this one. I love that one. Plastic metal. So they come apart pretty easy, to be honest. Just run your fingers down, pop it open. If you've got big thumbs like me, anyway, you know what they say with people with big thumbs, don't you? They've got big thumbnails. Anyway, let's get it apart. Right. Let's have a little look, see what's missing, see what's not. Grab my screwdriver. Yeah, there's a couple of screws missing around the board there. Well, one left there. Let's get apart so we can find anyway. Don't worry, it's old. There's bound to be bits missing. They're old consoles now. There and there's missing. There, that's missing. Yeah. Oh well. Let's pop this off and have a look. Just browsing around. See, yeah, the ribbon's in the wrong place there, but not to worry too much. Screw there, wrong colour. Screw missing there. Screw there's right, but it's not all the way in. There's no big deal. We can tighten that up. I don't know what that is there. They look okay. Yeah. So, well, get these a few screws out. We will drop this board out. It won't take too long. There are some longer screws and short screws on these boards. These are the little short ones, little silver ones. I don't know what's missing off this. If you look around, you can see that's the wrong screw. But you've got your little goldy coloured ones here, slightly longer, sort of goldy coloured, brassy coloured things. They're slightly longer, just pay a little bit of attention. That one's okay there. Let's get these out. See what we can do. Show you. Right. They unscrew anti-clockwise. Only joking, just letting you know. There you go. If you look, it's slightly longer than the other ones, if you can see it on the camera. There you go. Silvery ones and the goldy ones, longer, shorter ones. Drop this out. Watch your little rubber pad here for your button. A bit tricky to put back in sometimes they are, but you'll work it out. Screw out as well. Yeah, just keep looking around for screws everywhere. There's only 2 screws in the heatsink. There's one, there's a short one. This one's a short one as well. It's not rocket science to work it out. Honestly, you'll be alright. Pop that off. Don't forget to put some new thermal paste on when you're finished. Right, get the last few screws out. This bit's your on this one. Just below this screw is your headphone socket. So like on the earlier ones it was combined, but on this one you can actually split the headphone socket, so if it breaks you can just change it. It's just literally a little clip, whatever you want to call them. So let's have a look anyway. Keep going. That's a few screws. Your little here we go. let's that number on me end there, by the way. Yeah, it's my pin number for me card. Don't worry about it. Pop the clip off, slide that out. Oh great, the headphone sockets fell off anyway. Absolutely brilliant. There's no way that's just fell off. It's been messed around with or desoldered. That looks messed up. They normally go in kind of there, but we'll change that anyway, not to worry. Who cares? Right, what we got? Screw charging by the charging socket. Short silver screws. What we got left now? Can't have much left. No. Oh, LCD your ribbon. Be careful. And then your touchscreen ribbon. Be careful. Probably use a blunt tool, only because I've done this quite a bit. I know me little, me little ways of getting away without breaking anything. Me analog stick, remove that as well. Oh, and this screw that's half hanging out. Let's have a little look. There we go. Now your little connector, this ribbon that runs all the way around to the other side of the board. You just use a little pick of some sort there to prise the battery off. You can use tweezers or whatever. These are just tools I use myself that I've got used to. Then your little Wi-Fi antennas, move them. That's it. So that's done. That's done. Be careful not to rip that. Be careful not to rip that as well, because they're expensive and hard to do. But yeah, they're all easy. Oh, your fan connectors, that's all done. Wi-Fi's connectors out. This ribbon here runs all the way across here into this little board here, separate board. And it's got your power button on, and it's also got your part of the display as well. So be careful. Right, let's give it a little lift up and see what we've got. I'll tell you what we've got. We've got a screw lift. You can't, you know, even the professionals like me, you know, everyone gets caught out. Well, there you go. Get this out and let's have a quick browse. Come on, out you get. Right, let's move this out of the way. Let's have a little look. We'll have a little quick browse over the board. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the M92. Let's have a look. Charging socket could be, or that's the M92 chip there. I don't know. Just says M92 at the beginning. I don't know what the rest of the digits are and numbers. It's going to be that. I was checking for shorts just around the outside on the capacitors there. But then if not, we'll go to the charging socket. As I say, we'll probably do it all. We'll see what happens. Charging socket, M92. Right, let's just grab a multimeter and let's quickly zoom in with a bit of a slightly get back in the picture. Level ground. Right, let me just move the board up a little bit. We're looking for shorts on the caps. Let me just move it, not that way, that way. That's it. Well done, Trev. Right, we're looking for shorts. M92 chip. We're looking for shorts. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. No bleepies. No bleepies. No bleepies. That's normal bleep. Normal bleep. Normal bleep. Oh, bleep, bleep, bleep. Yeah, we got shorts on the cap. Sorry about the wobbly bits. It's hard because I'm stretching. So I'm going to say we're going to go for the bleep. Oh, that's shorted. We're going to go for the M92 chip. We'll change that and see how we get on. Then if not, we'll change the socket anyway, just while it's out. Right, board's out. Quick change of plan. I'm going to change the socket first. I'm going to change the socket just while it's out. You can watch both. I know at the edge of my bench. I know it's a bit dodgy, but you can watch both. I'm going to heat it up from underneath. I'm going to put my screwdrivers away because I've got no posh clamps. That's coming out first. I'm going to heat it up from underneath. That's coming out. I'm going to heat it up from underneath. And the reason why I'm heating it up on this board, on the switch light, is because that connector will melt from above. And that's got a good chance of going a bit, both of those are a bit, don't get too hot. So from underneath, as you can see me pointing, I'm going to heat it up, and the components underneath will take a bit more of a bashing than the ones that are on top. Right, I've added a bit of flux to my my socket, and I've got my other socket ready to go. I'm going to put some heat on underneath there. This will all melt. This will all melt in a minute. Be gone. Probably a little bit too much, to be honest, but anyway, I'm doing about 460 degrees, and well, from underneath, as you can see, do you like my jeans? You can see my legs. Hey, right, let's just get ready. It doesn't take long, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. I don't know, depending on your unit that you're using. I'm using an Atom, it's decent. Airflow, 50%. Right, get ready. I'm going to do a bit of a hot swap here. Let's see how well it goes. Right, yep, it's up and it's out. Got a bit of a leg there off the old socket. I'm going to boot that out of the way. I'm not too worried on this particular console because it's just a charging system. It's not like it's got a video output like the original Nintendo Switch, where it's got a dock and display on the TV. So it's literally just charging. It doesn't use all the pins. Ready to go, as you can see. Nice. Let's just keep a little bit of heat on that board. Got me tweezers. And yeah, it looks molten, melted. Drop it in, put it in place. Yep, not too much heat. Don't want to bugger the socket up. Tiny bit of pressure. Tiny bit of pressure. Not too much pressure though. The reason we'll say not too much pressure is because everything becomes molten all around it with the solder. If you put too much pressure on around that area, you'll find that just under there's a chip, a BGA chip, and they become molten as well sometimes if you're not too careful. Bending it and you'll cause problems. You'll get blue screens, red screens, or whatever colours they do if it goes wrong sometimes. Right, quick flip back to the M92, and I've tinned up the M92. I'm going to remove this. This is the M92. It's got a couple of digits. It says M92. I don't know what else it says on it, but I've tinned up the M92, a little tiny blob of solder on the ground pad, all around the edges, all tinned up. You really need such a small amount on there. That's probably too much as it is. It spreads out really easy, especially when you've got loads of heat on it. So if you look, get the M92 chip, and you will see that there's a special way of putting it in. See the little dot there? Yeah, there's a triangle below it as well. But yeah, grab that. Have a little look. You've got a little dot on your chip. Sorry about the wobbly thing. Everything's wobbling around all on me. You've got a dot on the corner, and that's the orientation of it. Yeah. Don't put it upside down because it won't work. So yeah, look, the dot circle thing. You can see, can't you? Right. What we're going to do now is add a bit of flux, and oh, there you go. Some flux magic. Right. Bit too much. It looks like it's something that's fell out my nose, doesn't it? I sneezed on it. Right, let's get this melted. Just catch that chip before it blows off. Right, yeah, flux is melted. I'm just going to drop it on that bit of flux. I know this is bad practice, but yeah, dip it in there. It's flux, and it will stop it from blowing off because it's ready to go in. I like to do things when they're really hot. So yeah, heat it up, heat it up. Sorry about the wobbling. It's just really hard on the camera. Let's get it up. I'm doing 460 degrees with 50% airflow. Boom, out you come. Look, pre-fluxed, ready to go. A bit more mess to clean up afterwards, but don't worry. Put it roughly in place. I know it's slightly out, but it's fine. And I love using. I've got a syringe, but I ain't got no metal bits for the end of it yet. It's better than my previous attempts with lollipop sticks. I lost the metal ends, but anyway, there's some flux. Don't worry about that. Right, yeah, these toothpicks come from one of these cheap pound shop places. I bend them over them, had them for years, love them. Pull it in place roughly. Bit of heat, kind of hold it in place a little bit. Not too close, wait for the flux to kind of burn off a little bit so it don't start floating around. And it should pull itself in. If you're anywhere close to the legs in the right place, it will just pull itself in when the solder starts melting. Wiggle, wiggle, all the way around. Don't worry about all the excessive flux and that. You can clean that off with some IPA in a minute. Right, that looks pretty quick, doesn't it? And it doesn't look accurate, but believe it or not, it's actually in the right place. Let's have a little look. Right, lift it up. It's still cooling down. Right, yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the light doesn't help. It isn't that bad at all. If you look, well, Look now, I've just sprayed some IPA on it. A little bit quick really, shouldn't really do that. Let things cool down a bit more naturally. It's not a BGA chip, it's a little normal chip. Yeah, that looks alright. Have a look, that's not too bad. Look, sometimes it's the lighting makes it look worse. Just bring it in, see if I can focus. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's just try it. Okay, well, that's that bit done. I'm happy with that. Let's get me cotton bud. Give it a spray and a bit of a clean up. Yeah, a bit of IPA. And there's me cotton bud. Sorry about my hand. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it, that? Perhaps I should have edited that. Never mind. I didn't want to. I'm still learning this editing stuff. Yeah, that looks all good. Took a bit of the main flux off. Right, let's test for any shorts. Let's see. No beep, no beep, no beep, no beep. Yep, shorts gone. That's great. Yep, all good. Really happy with that. I think the next thing we need to do, really. Yep, and still no beeps. Really good. All gone. Let's get it back together. Let's see what we can do. M92's changed. I'm happy. It looks worse on camera. It looks good in real life. Right, we'll clean up this old thermal paste. It looks really well. Ugh. Give me a big cotton bud. A bit of IPA on it. Give it a quick wipe. It's not that important. These things, they don't really get hot. Clean that off. Right. I think we'll start to reassemble. Flip it over. Let's go. Let's pop it in. Paying attention to the little lug. There's a little lug down there, if you look, and that will go just into that corner of your main board. Try and lift your cables up if you can, out of the way. Including this cable. Be careful. And your touchscreen cable. Ribbon. Be careful. Try and hook that underneath the board if you can. It's like doing a Rubik's Cube sometimes with these things, but yeah. There. Yeah, it's gone back under. Look, see, I told you, and the other one's gone back under. Just be careful though. The more times you do it, the more chances you got of ruining it. So yeah, I think that bit's all right now. I think that bit's all right. Oh, we've got the fan cable. Lift that up. Just be careful. Use like a nice blunt tool. I mean, I'm using sharp tools, but I know how much I can get away with. Right, pop that back in. Give it a quick check. Careful again. Pushing it back in each side gently. That's it. Clip it back down. Let's have a look. Go around here. Oh, the battery connector. It was a tricky one. Pop it in, making sure that it's clipped in there and there, both sides, because sometimes they click and it gives you a feeling they're in, but they're not. Make sure they're in properly. Right, just spin this around and have a quick look. Remember, I haven't done this. These ribbons are in the wrong places and stuff, but yeah, it's okay. If it works, it works. Right, let's pop this one in. Just being careful. Lift up that little latch. Stick it in gently. It's always a tricky one, really, because you shouldn't really be messing around with the batteries in like this, but do it gently. You won't cause any problems. That's it. Get your Wi-Fi antennas out of the way. Let's have a little look. What we'll do, just have a look, see if it's charging or not. Give it some power now. It's got enough stuff put back together to see if it's got a charge or not. And let's have a look. Yep, we're charging, so happy times. That's good. That's a good indication. We're all good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yep, we're on. It's got enough power to boot up. Yep. So we'll unplug that and we'll finish off the rest of the assembly. Right. Don't forget to put your thermal paste back on when you're attaching your little heatsink with the 3 screws. And you know the rest of it, the screws just go in the way you took them out. Pretty easy, really. You ain't going to damage nothing if you get a few screws wrong. Charge it up and see what happens. Wish me luck. Right, let's flip it over, back together. Okay, well, it's back together. Switch it on, see if it's got a charge. Yeah, it's still charging. I'm pleased with that. See, it's charging. All the little indicators are there saying it's charging. I'm really pleased with that. It looks more like it needs a clean than anything else. God almighty, it's terrible. Some of these consoles coming just really dirty. But anyway, that's good news. It's had a M92 and charging socket. So yeah, I can't moan. It's, yep, look, still charging. I'm happy with that. It's had charging socket and M92. So, oh well, another one I'll leave for another day. Hope you enjoyed the little video. I know it's all a bit upside down, backwards and everything else, but we got there in the end, didn't we? Thanks for watching. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Cheers. See you later.